Whoa, that is slick. So I showed you a product recently, a mechanical keyboard designed specifically for Mac. You should definitely go check it out because that keyboard is actually on my desk right now and I've really been enjoying using it in my main setup. Today, I've got an alternative. Today, I've got a brand new product. In fact, you can't even buy it yet. It's a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo. I'll have a link in the description, but it's a mechanical keyboard which also offers a solution for Mac among other operating systems as well. This thing is even capable of being used on mobile devices like iOS, Android, and so on. And it's wireless, no wire. Plus, it's got a really cool design where the keycaps are circular, still mechanical, but circular, kind of like on a typewriter. So from a design perspective, an aesthetic perspective, it's catching a lot of attention. A lot of people are talking about this particular keyboard. So it's called the Lo-Free. It comes in a number of different colors to suit your particular setup. And they're backlit also. So wireless, backlit, mechanical, good looking, pretty compelling stuff. So anyhow, I figured since I recently switched keyboards to a mechanical one, and here's one that adds wireless functionality, and apparently it's low power Bluetooth, definitely beyond 6 months of battery life. Ooh. All right, very nice. The black keycaps. Whoa. That is slick. This is a completely different take. So you have this glossy white finish here, the black keycaps, which also happen to be backlit. Again, as I said before, ton of different color combinations available. Certainly from an appearance perspective, this is very nice looking. The Mac specific keys for brightness, expose, the illuminated backlight on the keyboard, the multimedia keys, volume, and so on. Micro USB to charge it up, Bluetooth on and off switch, a Windows, Android, or Mac/iOS switch. If you have it switched to this side, it'll work with both Mac and iOS over Bluetooth, and then on the other side, either Windows or Android. So tablets, phones, laptops, desktops, it'll work with everything. You have these really solid rubber feet to give it a little bit of an incline. It also has some weight to it, which you might think, hey, I don't want it to be too heavy, but this is a thing that you physically interact with. So having the weight there kind of ensures that it stays in the correct position. This is so unusual. One thing that stands out to me immediately though is this little scenario over in the bottom corner. Having the shift key here and then your up arrow, down arrow kind of off kilter a little bit. That might take some getting used to. Slide in right here. And as you can see, it would go straight back. That's a nice little touch. You still have your Windows key. So the Windows key and then the Command key on the top. You have the identifier instead of one or the other. Why has nobody ever thought of this before? That's genius. A little bit of love for everybody. I'm gonna try it with my phone. So I'll put it in Android. Now, if you look up here on key 1, 2, and 3, you can see a Bluetooth icon. You hold the function button and then the Bluetooth button. There it is, dot, Lo-Free. Look at that. It requires a little more precision from you though. I'm getting used to it. Now, another thing to mention, these are the clacky style of switches, right? Like, who is this for? Will this displace the keyboard that's on my desk right now in my main setup? Probably not. But in a home office setting for a particular type of setup, add on the versatility of being capable of transitioning to mobile devices and desktop devices and laptops and Windows and Mac and so on. Who knows where that could come into use? If you've got like a big iPad or something, now you have something that kind of slides right in there without being too huge, without needing to be wired in. If aesthetics are less important to you, then go watch my other video, which was published a little while ago. That one gives you a more traditional layout with the square keycaps and not such a clacky feedback. If that's not what you're looking for, maybe that is. This almost looks better now. A really cool look with the black keycaps and the deck underneath being the glossy white. That might be my favorite aspect so far. It even illuminates the little Lo-Free logo on the bottom of the space bar and these option window keys a little bit that are on the side of the keycap. If you haven't gone out and upgraded your keyboard, here's an option that's gonna look a little bit better than a lot of the other mechanical stuff on the market. Now, granted, when it comes to looks, it's kind of subjective. Some people want the big transformer, multicolored, flashing, screaming at you, party on deck type scenario. This ain't that. But if you're looking for something a little different, slightly different design aesthetic, a bit of a throwback to a retro styling. I don't know of any other one out there like this.